Hi. Happy Sunday. Faith and Fertility Live Sunday. Can you hear my music? Hi, Lorraine. Hey, Lorraine, girl, how are you? What's my music for? 1 minute until I connect to Instagram Live. Give me 1 minute. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Don't leave. This will be a very short session because I'm extremely tired. Can you see it in my eyes? I can comment. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing, girl? Say hello. I'm seeing you there. Say hello. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. I'm playing Mary Mary. See my shirt? Okay, Mary Mary, I'll put you on pause for a minute. So, hi guys, it's Faith and Fertility Live. If you're here, say hello. I know Lorraine is here. I'm trying to see who else is here. I'll probably wait another 2 seconds for my audience to join. But so glad you're here. This is Faith and Fertility Live. I do it every Sunday at 5. Sometimes I change up the time if life is happening and I'm not able to be here. But thank you for joining me over the past maybe 7 weeks now. If you haven't seen any of my previous lives, you can go back and check it on my Facebook page. Some I've posted on Instagram Live. And Faith and Fertility is just about my journey, my story with dealing with infertility for 5 years. And that story started out of my daughter. Naming my daughter Faith, it has engaged a lot of my friends, family, strangers in conversation that matters. Right? When I say matters, it means a lot of people are dealing with a lot of different things, issues, and we don't talk about it. So right here today, we're going to be talking. I'm not going to be here very long because I was up early today, and if you notice the shirt that I'm wearing, it says, "You'll never be alone." And my daughter's name is on the back. Faith. Faith. You'll never be alone. So today was Autism Canada walk to raise funds around awareness. I talk about faith and fertility, but this every Sunday. But today I can talk about anything I want to. I can talk about autism. I can talk about faith. They're all interrelated. As I was saying before, today was the autism walk downtown Toronto at Nathan Phillips Square, and I had a lot of friends and family who donated online to the cause, and I just want to say thank you so much. If you donated online, if you sent encouraging messages to me, to Roger, Faith, anyone, family, friends, If you sent messages, donated, and if you walked today, I thank you so much. It was really an amazing day. We were up early downtown, pretty early. We're very tired, but I decided to jump on for a couple minutes just to say thank you, and we appreciate it. And it's a really worthy cause to raise funds. So my daughter Faith was diagnosed with a speech delay last year, January. I think it was a speech delay, and that puts her on the autism spectrum disorder. I don't know a lot about it. I didn't know a lot about it until last year, January. When she was diagnosed, we noticed that she had a hearing impediment, which led to a speech impediment. And so that puts her on the spectrum. So we had to read up a lot about it. But 1 year later, she's doing great. She's doing amazing. And we thought it was a really good cause for us to help raise the awareness. So I talk about faith, I talk about infertility, and I'm adding autism to the list because it's a very heated topic right now where there's a lot of talk around funding for people with autism. So anything you can do or I can do to help raise that awareness that the spectrum is so wide. Boys, girls, men, adults, anyone. It can affect anyone, and so many people are on the spectrum and they need help. So anything you can do towards the cause, I'm appealing to you. So today, yes, we walked and we made these shirts, especially, to support Faith, just to say you'll never be alone. And that can cut across to absolutely. Hi, Denson, how are you? The whole conversation about you'll never be alone has been coming up pretty often recently, because no matter what you're going through, you're facing, there's always somebody else who has gone through it, and you just need to reach out for help. There's always somebody with open arms to listen to you, to help you in whatever way they can. And sometimes it's just a listening ear that you need. So just know that whatever it is, you will never be alone, right? Can you see the shirt? Yeah, I can see perfect on Instagram, but Facebook, I'm on the scene, you'll never. So yeah, like I said, whatever the issue is, just know that. Talk about it, ask for help. No matter what it is, there's always somebody. And today I saw the support, I felt the support just by our friends and families deciding to wake up early this morning and show up downtown by 8 a.m. 8:30. Everybody was there. We walked, we laughed, we chatted, and we saw families with boys, girls, adults who are affected by autism. And we just felt like today was our day when we can be free and express ourselves, less anxiety, because when you have kids or adults on the spectrum, you often go through these periods of anxiety going out because you never know when they're going to act up. It doesn't matter whether your kids or adults are normal or not, but especially so when they're on the spectrum, they tend to have that flare up and act up more often. So today was one of those days where we felt so supported and in a group of people who were going through similar issues. So we're free to be, do, have. Yeah. So thank you. That's what I wanted to jump on here, just to say thanks to everybody who supported. And anywhere you go and see the sign or see any education or awareness information about autism, feel free to be educated and to give support, however, wherever possible. So thank you. Tonight is a Raptors game. I'm not staying on here long. I'm tired. Faith is going to come down very soon. She's up and tired as well. So we're preparing for the Raptors game upstairs. I don't know who else is on here. Denson, Lorraine. Preparing to chair Raptors on later. Last week I spoke about resilience. And I talked about the Raptors. It took them 25 years to get here to the NBA Finals, to win the East and to the NBA Finals. And today I was reminded again that my whole journey with infertility has really helped to groom, help me to be the person I am today, the resilient wife, mom, daughter. And having gone through infertility, it also prepared me for this journey with autism as well, because had I not experienced that, my infertility, and became the strong person that I am, when I got that diagnosis last year, I probably would have crumbled. But I told myself that, Sophia, you're strong, you're resilient, you've been here before, you've got diagnosis before that were not what you wanted to hear, and you 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 lived through it. You did what you had to do to get through it then. So I told myself that I could get through that diagnosis as well. And so this whole, from last week, this week, going forward, I'm really thinking about the word resilient, and I'm encouraging you as well that whatever you're going through, one, you're not alone, and two, keep being the resilient person that you are. Whatever you're going through, and I often say through because you're not staying in that place, it is helping you to be a better version of yourself later. You may not see it, you may not feel it now, but you're definitely becoming a strong and resilient person. So I'm jumping off here. Next week, I'll come back refreshed and prepared with a guest, so we can get back to regular programming on faith and fertility. But thank you so much for joining me, Lorraine. Thank you so much for joining me, Denson. I don't know who else is online, but yeah, that's all I have to say for today. And I'll see you guys next week, Sunday at 5. Happy Raptors Sunday. Bye. And